everyone and welcome back. Today is testing day on Existence. We are going to be testing the Guardian farm. Now TC's already done it in his video. I haven't quite got up to the part yet where he shows what he got. But I currently have mobs spawning off because to clear out all the items down here, put them all into these chests. All these chests are full of the items that were in the system. So to actually get them out of there, I had to turn mob spawning off because there were just too many items flowing in at once. And that might be because of our minecart system up there, which I've just fixed. So that's going to solve the problem. The way that I fixed it, as you can see, I've got the hoppers. Actually, I'll just jump back up there and show you. But yeah, I've got the hoppers facing inwards and then they come over. So it kind of crissy-crossies over. Because what was happening was pulling the items out too quickly going down. So now what I've got is they come across first and then go down. But yeah, so I'm going to do a little more fixes, a little more changes, and then we can get started on the test. Okay, so the next change I've got here is using a minecart hopper to go over and put items in the furnaces rather than just them all piling up in the first one. So hopefully this will help spread the fish out a bit more and help them cook a lot faster, because what was happening is they were all getting built up in the first one there, and there was just, they were literally cooking infinitely. So if we put this here, now that's a problem. Maybe if I do, excuse me, can you, no, go the other way, thank you. Put that there maybe, and then, what's the tidiest way of doing this? Maybe just that might be the tidiest. I don't want to have to put a redstone block there, but if I put a torch down there it'll lock that hopper and that'll cause all sorts of problems. Anyway, I can always change that later, but that is all fixed. So now I just need to jump up here somehow. Throw it pull straight up, I guess. Is that going to come back down? It's going to come right back down, so I'm going to throw that one up there and hopefully that should curve over nicely. Fantastic, so now I can go and throw all these back in. All 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that one got stuck, so I'll give that a boost. Right, so that's that all going now, nice and smoothly. I need to just fix these hoppers up here, and then we should be good to start the test. Threw a stack of fish into the chest here just to test it, and my gosh, I never realized how useful hopper minecarts are. That is perfectly spreading them over, look, and if it's not emptied yet, it is emptied, jeez. Hang on, let's see, I'll just put like some sticks in here. Look how quickly it takes them out. It took out 6 a go, it's taking 6 each time. That is insane. And then it spreads them out evenly. My biggest wonder is that if just one fish comes in, then it's going to just put it in that first one, and it's basically just going to do the same thing over again. Oh well, it works. Successfully did a hour-long test and successfully also forgot to not revert my frame rate when recording. So it's actually the day after. I was just doing a bit of editing And I found out that everything I recorded was recorded at 1 frame per second because I just did the time lapse. But nonetheless, I did record the results and I did compare them, and I did have a whole like spiel about my farm versus TC's and all that stuff. So I'm going to try and remember what I said because I can't be bothered watching my really laggy footage. But we got, okay, so this is a bit more than we actually got because I've been here of course when I was recording and all that stuff. We ended up getting 14 stacks of both cooked and raw fish, giving us a total of 28 stacks of fish. TC got 10.5 stacks of fish, so we've already more than doubled his fish gain from that. I'll have a little chart up on the screen now. But as you can see, we got 84 stacks of shards. Which one is shards over here? 84 stacks. That is just insane. I don't think we're ever going to need that many shards on the server at any point in time. We got 31.5 stacks of crystals, so that's plenty of sea lanterns to go around. And as I said, we showed the fish before. So TC got 10 stacks of crystals, 10.5 stacks of fish, and 26 stacks of shards. So the only advantage that I can really see with TC's farm is, well, it's a lot easier to build. Well, it's arguable. Mine, it's more time consuming because you got to clear all the water, but TC's, he kind of built it around the temple rather than completely removing the temple. But one advantage of TC's is it does give ink stacks. So he got 5 stacks of ink stacks. We got none, of course, because that's not how the farm's designed. But that is a really cool advantage of TC's farm, the fact that it gives out the ink stacks there. Because we don't actually have any other form of ink farm on the server, so that's pretty cool that it's got that feature. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be quite helpful within the future. But the real thing that I love the most has to be the fact of the totals. Because I went and calculated it approximately anyway. I mean, if it was like 40, I did like half a stack, and if it was like 50, I did a whole stack. I kind of just rounded it a bit. But we got, well, I'll go TC. TC got 3,300 total drops per hour. Now that's crazy for a small server like this. We don't need near that many. That's like, what? I'm not even going to do the math, but that's a lot. That's just a crazy amount. That's, what, 1,100 items per 20 minutes. Yeah, I think that's right. But the real thing that I love the most is our total drops. We got a total drop count of 9,000 and... let's see, 9,000... we'll say 9,200. items per hour. Ah, this farm is just far too... I feel like we should start working back here at the spawn area now, considering we kind of gave it a break for a little bit as we went and worked on... what did we do? What was last episode? What was last episode? I can't remember, but anyway, so I'm going to continue working on this now. I've already cleared out this little part here of the wharf and put them into the chest here. I reckon I'll probably just throw all these items away. I mean, we've got the enchantment table, that'll stay, of course. But like all this netherrack and stuff, the stuff's been here for months now. Nobody's ever going to take it. Nobody needs it. So I'm basically just going to take all this and throw it all away and let it despawn somewhere. But what I want to do now is I'm pondering... also notice that that block's there and that's down. Okay. I'm pondering whether or not to get rid of this bridge. I think I might leave this bridge here. This is a nice bridge. It's been here since literally the first week. TC made it. But what I might do is I might clean up this part here. Get rid of this. Callan never uses this anymore. He doesn't even live down there anymore. And I might take out that bridge though. And then connect the path up to that there, which MC made, which has never been used. Nobody has any idea what it is. I know that it's Death Games or something, but MC never made a video on it, so we don't know really what to do with it. But then what I want to do is I might actually get rid of this part here, this walkway here, right along here, and because these have been pushed back more, I reckon what I'll do is I'll take the pathway design that we use there and in the marketplace, And I might build that all the way around the edge of the lake here. Just so everything's a bit more tidy and a bit more pushed right up against the edge so that there's not these massive gaps here. And then also I need to talk to Dragon because he has moved all his stuff. I mean, nobody's going to know, of course, because he hasn't made a video on it. Wow, that's really loud because I haven't turned my volume down. But yeah, and then I want to talk to Dragon and see if we can finally tear this place down because it's been here a long time. He's got some skeleton horses in here that MC gave him, or that he ordered, but of course nobody would know because he never recorded it. And then, yeah, so clear out this part. I think I might just bring this so it's right up against the edge here rather than coming out a bit more, or at least keep it floating here, and definitely build a pathway along here. So I'm going to get started on that, and first I reckon I'll tear out this one here. I've cleaned up a little bit. I've taken out that bridge there and I have cut back the area here. Also, I've put this ring, I guess you could call it, or boundary around the edge here of where the pathway is going to go. So it's going to wrap right around the edge here and it's going to go all the way around the edge of the lake. So now what I need to do is go through and just dig it all out to make room for it, which is going to take a little while, but it's funny, there's clay under there. It's R3's house. It's never ever going to get used again. But yeah, so I'm going to go through and just basically dig out a pathway, or a gap to build the pathway anyway. And I'm thinking make it maybe about 4 blocks wide for the general part of it. Hello. Where did you even come from? What's the spawn down? Oh gosh. I can't, my ping is permanently on 4 bars for all US servers now. I hate it. Alright, so you should be able to walk all the way around. It's not mod proof yet, as you can see, but you should be able to walk all the way around the outside of the lake now. I've made the path go right around here. Eventually I reckon I'll just have this cut straight through here rather than curving out, and I still haven't heard back from Dragon whether or not we can tear that down yet. But yeah, so it reaches right around here, goes along there and past Callan's old house and then links up to the bridge there. It doesn't go around there yet. I'm not sure if I'll bother to do that part. But it does link around the rest of the way. Anyway, I love how you can do this. Get just an instant stack of sunflowers. Oh, and that makes 2 dye. I don't need nearly that much. Well, I'm going to need a lot of orange. I've got a little banner design that I want to use to make... Oh, mind you, we can use tulips, but you can't... Do any of these give out, any of the tall flowers give out orange? I don't think so. But nonetheless, we have a lot of poppies because of the iron farm. So I don't need to worry about that. But I'm just dyeing up the sheep yellow because I need a bit of yellow wool to make the banners. Because the reason that I'm using the banners is a little bit of decoration for some new lighting or lamps that I'm making. That I'm going to put around the spawn area there. So first I just need to dye up all these sheep. I love how you can do this. Just dye up all the sheep and then make up a heap of yellow banners. The design of this banner really isn't too much. It's just something simple. Just add a little bit of decoration to the lamps. Let's see, is it like that? Yes, it was. And then I believe it's just like that. Yep, that's it. So it's basically just a light kind of orangey yellow color in the middle and then a bit of zigzagging around the outside. So I'll build up one of hang on, let's see, I'll just make the other ones here. I'll build up one of the lamps and I'll show you what I have in mind. There we go. And then I guess I'll just build them around the edge of the lake here. Really all it is just basically a little pillar like that. Then with some netherrack on top. Trapdoors around the edge just to cover up the netherrack. I wish there was some type of other block that you could use instead of trapdoors that have to do the kind of same thing there. Then light the fire and place the banners around like this. There we go. I'm not sure how much light that's going to give off though. Let's see. Light, light, light. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? 10. So when can mob spawn? It's 7 or something, isn't it? I don't know. I'm going to have to go around, build them all around where we've got the current lamps and stuff. And I think what I might end up doing is... Well, I mean, we've got the torches there. So actually, if we end up just doing that, just around the edge from, like, torches there and little... I need to still go through here and put the rest of those, I guess, pillars or pylons or whatever you want to call them around the edge. And then build more of those lamps as well. And I think they look really cool. just from like a distance and stuff. They look pretty neat from just with that extra design, I think, on the banners. Just having that little extra detail instead of using just straight orange banners or anything. So yeah, I'll go around and I'll build those in, replace all these, and then hopefully that'll look pretty good. I think it was Pineapple. He said that he bought a book, I think it was. Did he write it in here? Probably not. No, of course he didn't. Anyway, yay, 5 diamonds. But what I reckon we should do now, I'll show you the lamps in just a minute, but I reckon we should start work on making a shop for all our crazy amount of Guardian drops because we just have so many. So I just need to find a little patch of land somewhere. Just here in the market district, market area, and claimed by Mr. Block. Yeah, right. I reckon about here might be good, just next to our shop there, but also we could build it around here maybe. I don't know, but I'll figure that out in just a second. For now, I will run back along here. Maybe we can do a little teleporting. That's going to land on the, oh gosh. You can kind of see one there, but I'll run down so we can have a better look. All over the place at the moment. But there we go. So they look pretty cool, just all lined up along here. Look a lot nicer than what they were before. Especially with the path here, that's a lot better too. So yeah, I'll go clear out some land and start work on our next project. I don't think Cyril's farm is particularly working as expected, considering the amount of chickens that are in here. And the fact that you have to do this almost every single time. Look at them all going down. That's kind of funny, but still, look at all the eggs back there. Because none of them are falling down. Oh, this is great. There they go. So we should see chickens start flowing in here. Oh, that's great. Alright, I'm going to build it right here, and I'm going to take down Fox's MFC chicken because nobody's heard from him in a month or two. Plus his... Okay, so we have 5 diamonds. Let's just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, nobody's heard from him in a very long time. And I don't even know. But if he comes back on the server and decides to make videos, then go on him. We can make a new shop somewhere. But yeah. Just in case Aussie Fox does happen to ever log back in again, I'll be sure to, let's see, which is here. No, that's Artifu. Is that Aussie Fox? Aussie Fox, it is. Yep, so 38 diamonds and, I don't know, we'll throw the other stuff in here. Some birchwood. I don't know, it's there now. Don't know where Artifu is either. Or Mr. Block. We haven't heard from Mr. Block since his last episode, so if anyone has any way of contacting Mr. Block, I've tried on Skype, I've tried on Discord, I've tried on Twitter. I don't know. So I still don't know who took about 14 stacks of cooked fish, let alone the sea lanterns that were in here, and paid me 4 pieces of iron for. Don't know who that was, they haven't said anything and they haven't paid me back. So maybe opening a shop will fix those problems and stop people just coming along willy-nilly, even though it's a really small group of people and they're just... I don't understand why. They know who they are, basically. Anyway, so what I'm thinking of doing for the shop is mainly keeping to that same kind of jungly, mossy growth kind of theme, but then also throwing some prismarine in there. So I kind of want it to be, let's see, why am I running around? I'm going to grab some prismarine. I want it to kind of be, actually how far up does this go now? It's only in 2 inches. Actually I should be taking them out of here, what am I doing? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Did I take 12? I think I did. Yeah, so I want it to be that same kind of jungle theme, but then throw that prismarine in. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I might use the prismarine more of just as a little bit of decoration kind of thing than... Because prismarine's hard to use as like a main block. You really want to use it as just more of a decorative, touchy thing. Oh, is this all fish? That's all fish. Oh, this farm is just insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, so I'll be getting started on that next episode. For now, I have unfortunately run out of time in the recording to do much else. But I will do some little bit of crafting and then we can head back over to the market area just to finish up, and I completely miscounted all of those. Okay, so here's our little plot of land. What I'm thinking... Where's my shovel? There's my shovel. What I want to do is I want to have it come along the back here. There are little holes and everything. I think that's a cave down there actually, because oops, didn't even mean to do that. Anyway, as I was saying, what I want to do is have some chests along the back with item sorters, so that we can just, like to top up the shop, we can just throw the items into a chest somewhere, and then have them all filter down into each one. So that way it's a bit easier for us to restock it as we go along. But yeah, so what I reckon I'll probably have it design-wise is just, well, it's tricky because we're in a like curved part here. I reckon we should probably keep it in line with the front here. So I'll probably have it come along. I have a cobblestone base just because I like cobblestone foundations and buildings. And then probably have, I mean, that's what stairs we've got. Somewhere about here. That way it'll come up, and I might as well just do this. Just because I really like grass paths. Most of the time anyway. Sometimes they don't really look too good, but mind you, that doesn't look too good right now. Anyway, I will probably work on this later, but for now I'm going to have to finish up the episode because I have run out of recording time, and I don't really want to have to start a whole new project at the very end of an episode. I think that won't really work too well. So next episode we'll be working on the shop. It's not going to be just a building, it's going to have a little bit of item sort of redstoning stuff in it, which might make it a little bit more interesting, but I'll do that next episode. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I noticed that whenever I wear my helmet, my character looks angry, so I'm going to take it off. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like. It does help support the video. I know I say it every video, but it really does mean a lot to me when you guys do leave a like. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.